Hi guys, good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here. My name is Mr. Julius. People call me Fly J. I'm about to teach you a very easy way to learn piano within 8 weeks. Let's call it 8 sessional class. So I will starting from what is called key on the piano. Keys on the piano are what you see here. Can see the white, the black, and something is very observable here. We have 2 black keys followed by the 3 black keys. That's what I want you to observe first. The 2 black keys is called the sharps, while the 3 black keys are called the major sharps, while these ones are called the minor sharps. You can observe very well that we have something here beside me, the white key here beside the 2 black keys, another key here beside the 3 black keys. The first key beside the 2 black keys, you can see the identical pattern again, continue like this from here to here, and it continues to another segment here, from here to here. So each segment is called the octave. From the first white key beside the 2 black keys to the next one is called the first octave, while the second is called the second octave. So definitely we have this keyboard with 4 octave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 octaves rather, 5 octaves. So now today we are starting with what is called keys. What are the keys on the keyboard, on the piano? You start from here, you call it C. This is key C, followed by the sharp, the black key at the top is called the C sharp. After the C, you know your A, B, C, D. Just continue from C. You have C, D, E. After when you get to your E, F, G, right? When you get to G, you call the next one A, B. Let me repeat again. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Now, you have gotten to the end of the first octave like I described earlier. So when you move to this one, you have started the same, start repeating the same thing again. You have gotten to the point where the white key is now beside the 2 black keys again. So it means the same octave. You repeat the same thing. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So, and the pattern goes on and on and on like that. Now, let's talk about the black keys you see at the top. We have here the C, the black top key at the top of it is called the C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, A sharp, B. Can you see now? It ends there. So you start again. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, and on and on. So that's what's called key on the keyboard. So you can take note of that very well. But that's not the main focus of this training, because we want to have a kind of shortcut that will help us to be able to play piano within a very short time. So we are not going to learn on all the keys, we are not going to train on all the keys. So we are picking a particular key on which we base our training on. Now when we talk of keys, we have each keys has notes, 7 notes. When you are conversant to music, you have been hearing about do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those are 7 notes for each keys. C as is shown, you can run your note on your C keys as its own. C sharp, you can run it do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. So you can run it on C sharp, you can run it on individual keys separately. When you count the entire key within the octave, you have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? And that's 12 keys on the piano. So on each 12 keys, you can run your notes, your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti note on each keys. You understand? So that's not the focus. I'm just, shifting those so that you can have the knowledge of what is called keys and notes for each keys. Now, we are going to pick our key on which we will base our training on. Let's pick key F. Down here in Nigeria, it's common people play on F a lot. So I think when I made my research, the reason why people play on key F is because it has it's easy to run. It's easy to run your note on it. So it's easy and it's easier to identify for new beginners. Do, re, mi, fa. Jump. This one is not part of it. So, la, ti. Ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti. You understand? So it means it's like you are having a plain white key to run on, and you have a contour in between. You have a dot in between that you have to jump. So that junction will give you a consciousness that, oh, there's a point I have to bypass something and move ahead. So it will give you a kind of junction for identification to know where you are going and when you are coming, when you are running on hand, when you are scaling on your key. So I think that's the reason why people prefer F much in this environment. So F is our key that we are using for our training from now on. So F, we start from here. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. This key F, we are using F. Don't forget, please take note of that. So you start reading your notes on your key F. You have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And on and on and on till the end. So we are using key F for our training. Don't forget that. So you start training your fingers, your hand by positioning your two hands on both sides of the octave. You pick one octave here, you pick another octave here. I'm picking F here with my thumb, and I'm picking another F here with my smallest finger. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. So please take note of that so you can practice it very well. When you run the keyboard, I will show you how it sounds. It sounds like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. That's it. So you can train on that. You can use that to run your finger so that you can identify the key F very well. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, 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 do, re, mi, fa, sol. So as you go up, they call it octave. As you move from left to the right side, they call it octave. This is the lowest octave. This is the highest octave. Do. This is the lowest octave of F. Do. So take note of that. Thank you very much. So this is just a kind of introduction for today. So I'll be honing the keyboard, put the keyboard on in the next class. And I will start with what is called fingering, position of hands, notes, and all that. So thank you very much. See you in the next class.